The gaze of time. In a peaceful countryside nestled against the mountains, there lived an old man named Erica. He lived alone in a small wooden cabin beside a pine forest. His life was simple. He spent his days gathering firewood from the forest, and his evenings tending a small fire, cooking modest meals, and caring for his only companion, a white horse named Toffee. Toffee was no ordinary horse. Its coat shimmered like morning mist, its eyes were dark and bright as polished obsidian, and its gait was elegant, brimming with quiet nobility. The locals called it the celestial horse of Cloud Mountain. Word of the horse's beauty spread, and soon wealthy traders and nobles came offering extravagant prices: gold, silver, land, even political favors. The regional magistrate, infamous for his greed and pride, personally arrived to negotiate. Every time, Erica offered the same reply: "This isn't a possession to sell. He is my family." The villagers laughed at him, dismissing his words as stubbornness. "To live poor your whole life just for a horse, is it really worth it?" they scoffed. Erica never argued. He simply smiled, calm and serene. To him, nothing was more valuable than loyalty and peace of heart. One crisp autumn morning, with dew still resting on the leaves, Erica woke to find Toffee missing from the stable. Alarmed, he rushed out calling its name, searching through forest and field. He asked every woodcutter, every passerby, but found nothing. Word of the lost horse spread quickly. Villagers came, some sympathetic, some mocking. "You guarded it like a treasure, and now it's gone. Should have sold it to the magistrate. Old fool still clings to superstition. Now you have nothing." When they asked how he felt, Erica simply said, "I don't know if this is good or bad. All I know is the horse is no longer in the stable. The rest, time will tell." People were puzzled. Some thought he had lost his mind. Others were simply left in silence. 30 days passed. On a misty evening, as Erica sat by the hearth, he heard hooves echoing from the forest. He opened the door and stood frozen. Toffee had returned, but not alone. Behind him followed 12 wild horses, same breed, same color, perhaps a herd from a distant land. The entire village stirred. People gathered to celebrate, to marvel. Some said, "You're truly blessed. Lost one, gained 12. The heavens favor the kind. Start a ranch. This is your fortune at last." But Erica only smiled. "I don't know if this is fortune or misfortune. All I know is my horse has returned with 12 others. The rest, let time reveal." The villagers shook their heads. This old man lives like the world means nothing to him. Erica's only son, Adam, a strong young man devoted to helping his father, began training the horses. But just 3 days later, tragedy struck. While riding one of the new horses, Adam was thrown violently and broke his left leg. The news spread again. This time, there was no laughter. "How awful! Gain the horses, lose your son. What a cruel twist. He's crippled now. Who'll look after the old man?" But Erica did not despair, nor did he rage. He simply said, "I don't know if this is good or bad. All I know is my son has broken his leg, and I will care for him. What the future holds, no one can say." Again, people were bewildered. How could he remain so calm? Not long after, war broke out. The northern border came under attack. A general draft was issued. All able-bodied young men were conscripted. That night, the village mourned. Mothers wept. Families clung to sons they might never see again. Only Adam remained, his injury exempting him from service. Some villagers began to understand. They came to Erica, eyes filled with tears. "You are truly blessed. Your son's broken leg saved his life. Our boys, who knows if they'll return? How do you remain so composed, sir?" Erica quietly poured tea, looked at them and answered slowly, "I only know my son is still at home. Yours have gone to war. Maybe this is a blessing. Maybe it's not. We simply don't know yet. Don't judge a story before it ends." Then he turned his gaze to the distant mountain peak, voice gentle. "In my life, I've learned one thing. Never call a moment fortune or misfortune too soon. Never judge a lifetime by a single page. Be present. Live fully in the now, and let time reveal the truth." From that day on, the villagers began to see Erica differently. They saw a rare stillness in him. He continued as always, gathering firewood at dawn, feeding his horses in the evening, and reading old books with Adam by the fire at night. Whether it was war, drought, or failed harvests, Erica never cursed fate. When people came with questions, he gave the same answer: "What comes, will come. We just do our part the best we can." Time passed. Those who once mocked him now came seeking wisdom. Slowly, the village changed. They no longer obsessed over gain and loss, luck and misfortune. They focused on doing good each day, living sincerely and gratefully. And so the village grew peaceful and kind. Neighbors helped one another, placing faith in patience and compassion. The final words. Years later, when Erica passed away at the age of 92, the village gathered in solemn silence to bid him farewell. No one cried, yet all bowed their heads in reverence, for they had lost a true teacher. On his gravestone, they carved a single line: "Do not rush to judge. Everything will become clear in its own time."